That's not a cut. That's a slice.
Now this is a quack hook.
Oh,
Short
wow.
and into the right rough, headed to the trees.
Oh my God, it's a shake. He decided to re-tee. That's a shake. Oh, man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Two-Way Miss podcast. Thank you, as always, for joining us wherever, whenever you might be. Happy eve of the Open Championship to all of you who celebrate out there. I am one of the hosts of your show, Mr. Regz, and I am joined, as always, by the good buddy Banksy. Banksy, how you doing tonight, bud?
Feeling good, my friend. Feeling good.
Feeling ready for some coffee golf, some early morning golf to watch?
Oh, I like that. Coffee golf. Yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait. It's going to be good.
Absolutely.
All right.
Peacock, 1 a.m., right?
Oh, my God. I have yet to sign up for it, I think, like, out of spite. I just, like, don't... I think I refuse to do it.
They've taken it too far.
Yeah, I just, like... There's, like, too many things. You have to sign up. You have to, like... I don't know. I just don't want to. I just don't want to.
All right.
So...
Okay.
I'm just going to watch on the website, some featured group or something like that. It'll be fine. All right, well... The last major of the golf season is upon us, buddy. The Open Championship. It's kind of wild that we're just in July and the majors are going to be done for...
Yeah.
And we have 5 more months of the year to go.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of...
That change from losing the PGA in
August, right? Yeah.
I mean, that's big because you're right. We're done. I guess you got what, the FedEx Cup and Ryder Cup to
that's
fill
true.
your
It
time,
is a Ryder Cup year, so that's good.
But yeah, major season is over.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast it goes. But all right, let's talk about the Open Championship a little bit. It is being played at Royal Liverpool, or also known as Hoylake, I guess. People seem to mix and match what they're calling it nowadays, so it is what it is. But it's a place we've seen before. Rory won an Open here back in 2014, so it should be pretty familiar to most people, I think. Link style golf course. These things are always fun. They produce typically good championships, good leaderboards. Last year's was obviously crazy and very good, so hopefully we get something like that again. But I don't know, nothing about the venue is crazy to me. It's not a crazy links. It's not obviously not St. Andrews. So just hopefully we get a good championship with a good leaderboard. All the, cream rises to the top as we always hope. And we see these guys, like a bunch of people actually being in contention.
Yeah. Yeah. And the course should set up for that.
Yeah. It's not supposed.
There's no reason that the best players shouldn't be up there on the weekend.
Yeah.
Weather permitting. I think we've talked about it before. I'd like to see, I don't need ridiculous conditions the whole tournament, but it's always nice, I think, to get a day, maybe a day and a half, 2 days where you have some wind and some rain just to get the full effect of what it's like to play true links golf.
Yeah. I think they are expecting some wind, which is good. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy where it's like just a shit show out there.
Right.
But I think it'll definitely be enough to, like, look, we saw what it did at the Scottish Open. Like, that shot that Rory has to hit on 18 is so cool because not a lot of people can pull it off, and it makes it that much harder, and it shows these guys talent that much more.
Yeah, and he put that club in the bag that week on purpose.
Right.
He took his 5 wood out and put that in the bag, and it paid off.
Yep.
Paid off for him.
Yeah. So hopefully we see something similar. That'll be a lot of fun. I don't know. The course doesn't really stick out to me in any other way. Let's just hope some wind picks up. Let's hope the good players continue to play well. Maybe some of them we aren't expecting to play well kind of find it this week. But listen, I always like the Open Championships. It gives a lot of guys a good chance because you have to play so different. And generally, it just comes down to who can hit the shots. Like it's not set up to just be, you don't get away with okay shots. Like the people who win generally have to hit a lot of good to great shots.
Yeah.
And they get rewarded for that. They'll get rewarded with birdies and things like that. So I've never had an issue with scoring at an Open Championship because it is so sort of weather dependent. But in general, links courses make you hit good shots because you have to predict the rollout the right way. You have to predict how it's going to bounce off these two mounds before it gets to the green. Like all these things that are kind of out of their hands, but they have to try and play for.
Yeah, it's precision. It's precision golf, but not necessarily aiming at the flagstick. You know, it's like I need to hit it
right
off this mound over here to then kick it towards the flagstick over there.
Yeah.
And I always find it really impressive how these guys are able to do that.
Yeah.
And the touch that it takes to hit, you know, they're taking putters 40 yards off the green.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, putting it within a 3 to 5 foot circle. It's really neat to watch them play and how creative some of these guys are and how many shots they're able to pull off. But yeah, wind and weather, it's just going to be a huge factor. I think without that, I think 4 calm days out here, you know, you'll see record scoring.
Yeah.
So let's hope for a little wind, maybe a little rain. You know, nothing that suspends play because then it's a nightmare with the TV schedule trying to catch up. So let's keep play out in the golf course, but let's throw some wind and some rain in the mix.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if the rain, I kind of, obviously these courses play in the crazy weather all the time, so they're used to it. They dry out, you know, it's fine. I kind of just want to see firm. Like I'd rather the wind and keep it firm. So these guys have to play shots. Like I need to play this shot 30 yards short because that's how much it's going to like that. But that's what links courses are. That's how they're designed to be played. So it's just going to be interesting who is willing to play that way and who's willing to have that in their head, you know, to play that way and all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping it stays baked out and that we get the interesting links play that we, you know, come to expect from courses like that.
And some bunker cams.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure there's a lot of those out there.
The putt bunkers and the cameras in the bunkers. You know, you get some pretty squirrely positions in some of those bunkers. It's always entertaining to watch how those guys handle those shots as well.
Yeah, it's going to be good. All right. What do you want to do first? Let's go to our picks first. I think that'll be fun. And then we can go down the odds list here.
And again, for the folks, we did this in February.
Yeah, as the season was starting, we picked every major.
I've no idea.
Blindly.
I'm nervous to hear what you're going to tell me.
And we've had one right. I did get John Rahm at the Masters right.
You got John, right? And the week before
you predicted somebody right on the pod.
Scheffler.
Yep.
Yeah, we had back-to-back weeks there.
We did.
Yeah.
Since then we haven't gotten anything, but you know, take that as what you will. Really, that's what you can come to expect from us. But all right. So you picked John Rahm.
Okay.
Not bad. Again, hasn't played a bunch.
Has not played a bunch
since the PGA or since the US Open, I mean. You know, has played like only a few times. So it's coming in rested at the very least, but we're not sure where the state of his game is.
Yeah.
And
he was having a lot of putter issues. John has.
Yeah.
So, you know, these greens are usually a little slower
Yep.
than what we typically see. That could help some guys that are struggling with putting a little bit. They don't have to worry about speed quite as much.
Mhm.
So yeah, okay, all right, I'm okay with John. It could have it could have been a lot worse.
I somehow picked Rory.
Ooh.
I said he was going to get it done. Yet I did say last week when we were discussing the Scottish that it would be the worst thing if he won, because then there's no way he's winning the Open.
Momentum.
It's like winning the par 3 tournament. Like you just want to like finish second or third.
Yeah.
But he had to go out there and win it. And now there's no chance. There's no chance.
Oh boy.
He's not winning back to back.
Man.
Rory doesn't do that kind of stuff.
He doesn't, but he could.
I guess.
Like the dude has to just be craving a major.
Did you see he canceled a press conference though?
Did he? Well, that's okay. We talked about that.
We did.
We told him he needs to stop talking so much.
Just focus up.
And just play some freaking golf.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Hey, man. Like he has to be absolutely just craving a major.
Especially an Open. Like I know obviously the Masters will finish the Grand Slam and all that. So obviously that's probably number 1 on the list, but you have to think an Open Championship's second. Another championship.
He won here when?
2014.
And that was his last one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, wow. Well, I don't even know. When was 2014?
9 years ago.
30 years ago?
Yeah,
9 years ago.
Same thing.
9 years ago. So
Same
9
thing.
years. 9 years. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's run down the odds list here.
All right. Let's do it.
So we'll go top 10. Scotty is number 1. Rory number 2. Rahm number 3. Koepka 4. Cantlay 5. Cam Smith 6. Xander 7. Hovland 8. Tyrrell Hatton 9. And Tommy Fleetwood 10.
What?
I don't know why Patrick Cantlay and Xander Schauffele are this high.
And Tyrrell Hatton? How the hell did Tyrrell Hatton get in there?
I don't know. I mean, Tommy had a good week at the Scottish, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Interesting.
An interesting top 10. Let's go to the next 10.
Okay.
Ricky at 11.
Whoa.
Spieth at 12. DJ at 13. Morikawa 14. Lowry 15. Matty Fitt 16. Finau 17. Rose 18. Wyndham Clark 19. And Homa at 20.
Hey, what did I say? I said last week. I said my dark horse, Justin Rose.
You did. There he is.
My dark horse.
At a juicy plus 5,500.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it's not like there's nobodies in the next 10. Bryson, Adam Scott, Hideki, Cam Young. That's pretty much it. Justin Thomas is way down there. He's in between Robert McIntyre and Russell Henley. Good Lord. It's tough. Tough for JT there.
Cam Young, the guy that finished second last year?
Yeah, he hasn't been playing great. I think that's the biggest reason.
Okay.
Again, Cam Smith, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I mean, I guess, but like, has he been playing well? Like, has he been playing at all? Like,
well,
who knows?
I don't know. We haven't. Yeah, we don't know. He's off in live land.
Yeah, but they played like 4 weeks ago. Have they played since then?
They're taking their summer.
Taking a summer holiday?
Summer holiday, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, look, Scotty, Rory, Rahm seem right.
I mean, Scotty figures
3.
out if Scotty makes any putts at all.
He's so far ahead in strokes gained, like everything, that it's just the putter that's keeping him at like a human level.
Yeah, if he makes any putts at all, he's he's there. And let me just pull up if I can find it. Let me just pull up a stat from our avid listener Brock Hoover here. Sent me this. Scotty Scheffler's last finish outside the top 12 was during week 7 of the 2022 NFL season. So, dude's been playing some good golf.
Yeah. Like really good.
And if he figures out, if he makes any putts at all, he's going to be there easily. Because off the driver and the irons, it doesn't look like he misses a shot.
Right.
Until he breaks his ankle or sprains his ankle.
Right. With his foot slipping, yeah.
He's gonna be there.
Brooks, I mean, the Open is his worst major, but like he still, I think, has he's got 6 top 10s and 10 appearances at the Open Championship. So it's like it's his worst major because he hasn't won one, but like, look, the guy still brings it, and he's proven that he can just kind of show up and
he's got. I think he needs to not talk shit about everything all the time either. Like, I think if he's leading and playing well and feeling good, he stays pretty positive. If he's hanging around, can't get anything going, I think that's when he starts to
I think
run his mouth.
We'll talk about this during tea times, but I think he got a bad grouping.
Yeah, the play is too slow. The course isn't good enough for me. I'm better than this golf course, so I just can't really play it. I don't want to listen to him piss and moan for the next 4 days.
He didn't really do that. He hasn't been doing that too much this year.
He did.
It's been a little bit better.
No, he did. He did at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, that's true.
He was whining about L.A. and so but he couldn't get anything going. He was hanging around at even par, 1 under, 1 over, and then all of a sudden we just start to hear chirping about, well, this isn't right, and this isn't good, and I feel that. So if he can get off to a good start, and I know his pairing sucks for him, it's like he's too easily distractible about negative things, and then he runs his mouth about it. So we'll see how his attitude is.
Yeah.
Especially after this first round.
Yeah. You want a lock of the century, Cantlay and Xander aren't winning this golf tournament. So there you go. Take that to your betting slips. Like, could Cam Smith come in and win this? Sure he could. Like, I don't have any, like, he's proven that he can do it. He's a great ball striker. He makes huge clutch putts and chips it great, which is necessary around these kinds of places. So could he come in and win? Sure he could. Victor, again, is like still going to have to prove to us that he can stick around. Tyrrell and Tommy, like, I don't know, man. I don't think they're getting it done.
No. And, Hovland, we say this all the time, he'll be on the leaderboard, then he'll be off the leaderboard. Then he'll be on the leaderboard, then he'll be off the leaderboard. But no, Tyrrell Hatton, no way. Fleetwood, he's been on tour for such a long time, and to not have a win is crazy.
Yeah.
And then he just hasn't been able to play well enough consistently in majors, putting consecutive rounds together. So I don't think he's going to be your Open champion.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of like you. If I had to pick somebody down the list, I might go with like a Lowry. Would be my kind of choice for that. Again, Cam Young might just show up and play really well again. You never know.
You never know.
I don't know if there's anybody really interesting to talk about after that.
I mean, do you like how far has DJ fallen? Or we don't know. Say, like, we don't even really give him.
I don't know if he played necessarily bad at them. Has he played bad at the majors?
Yeah, he hasn't played great. He did okay at the U.S. Open, I think. But again, I swear, like, we don't see him hit any shots.
Yeah.
He has not been getting any coverage.
Right.
So, yeah, he's a guy you just Is he concentrating? Is he focused? I don't know. I don't know. But the
Mhm.
it's just, I think you're just baffled by the talent that guy has,
Yeah.
and then like the unwillingness to, do with that talent what we think he should be doing with
Well,
it.
I mean, listen, it was a pretty easy guess to guess that he was just going to take the money and chill out.
Right.
That wasn't a real
Right.
tough guess on everyone's
Yeah.
part to be like, I wonder who's going to really want this to happen.
Yeah.
Or I wonder who's going to take the boatload of money to not
Yeah.
try as hard. This is what Dustin Johnson has been waiting for his whole life.
His whole life
Is a truckload of money to just be like,
Yeah.
you can come and putz it around here and you'll still make 300 grand just for
Yep.
showing up. Oh man, it's funny.
Finau, I've lost any. I gave.
Yeah, his hot streak kind of ended, and he hasn't really shown the ability to get back to it.
Yeah, I was on a Finau bandwagon there for a while. He just could never.
Yeah, like you said, he had that
produce.
hot streak where he was winning.
Yeah,
and then it just never kind of translated into anything bigger.
Ricky's an interesting story. I mean, he's been playing well all season.
Yep.
He seems very relaxed. Just kind of goes with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Got the win. Was in the second to last group of a major in the last major.
Yeah. Newfound confidence in his swing and his putting. He'd be a good dark horse as well.
He's 11th. Just think of where that guy was, and now he's the 11th odds-on favorite to win a major. That's crazy.
Yeah.
For where he was not that long ago. So good for him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever really held it together at an Open Championship for whatever reason. You would think with his putting style, with how hard he hits it, that slower greens wouldn't really make too much of a difference to him. But I don't think he's ever hung around or been really close to one, has he?
Not that I can remember.
Not that I can remember.
Sure he had a couple years there where he didn't really. I don't think he necessarily had a good opportunity to win, but he had high.
But by
finishes.
all accounts, he loves playing links golf. He goes over there weeks early and plays all those courses, all the courses around the championship.
Sure, yeah.
People throw videos of him up on Twitter, and he's just in Scotland, playing golf courses. It's this dude loves it over there. So
yeah, and he's playing well.
He is, yeah.
He's definitely. I think he's definitely someone to keep an eye on.
Yeah, for sure.
More so than some of the other guys I think that you mentioned.
Yeah. Do we need to talk about Rory? I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know if there's much more to say, man. You just gotta get it done.
Just gotta go out and do it. Yeah.
Just gotta get it done, man.
And if you have a chance on Sunday, keep the throttle down.
Yeah.
Don't
go into par mode again. Yeah.
Yep. We're not looking to shoot even par on Sunday.
Right. Yeah, it's a great point.
But we talk about him not be able to win back to back, but at the same time, is Rory the kind of guy that needs that
confidence and things like that?
That constant reassurance that
yeah,
hey, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
All right.
To see.
Let's run through some tee times. Get people ready to watch some golf tomorrow morning. All right. So these are all, I'm guessing, local times. But I'm just gonna look through here, see if there's any good ones in the morning. God, Patrick Reed is playing with Connor Simi and Ballister Barrio. Goodness gracious. They really screwed old P. Reed there, didn't they? Let's see here. That's so funny. Henrik Stenson. Didn't know he was playing golf anymore, if I'm going to be honest.
I didn't think he was playing golf anymore. I guess he's, previous champion. I guess he can go out.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's true. He's probably got an exemption for life, right?
I think so.
All right, here's the first good group. Spieth, Matty Fitz, Jason Day. That's not a bad one. Let's see. Here's the one: Cantlay, Koepka, and Matsuyama. Koepka like next to the slowest player in the world.
Well, they're
Oh my
both-
goodness, he's gonna get so mad.
They're both slow.
He's gonna be
Hideki's-
so mad.
right. Hideki's slow too,
Yeah,
isn't he?
he is. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Think
For-
he's gonna be like walking ahead of
he
them
is
all the time.
absolutely.
like-
He's just gonna be standing next to his caddy, doing this thing like he does, and just absolutely staring daggers at them while they take 3 minutes to hit a putt.
So there you go. Is he mentally checked out?
Can he
after-
figure it out? I don't know. Listen, if after 2 rounds he's anywhere close to the leaders, he might just win
Like-
he might just win the whole thing by 10. He's gonna
Like-
come out so fast on Saturday and Sunday.
Like, what do? You take a book? You take like a crossword
I
puzzle
guess. I
with
don't
you?
know. Just the ultimate cooler, Patrick Cantlay.
So do you think those guys are affected by him at all?
No.
Putting off those kind of, hey guys, hurry up vibes.
Nope.
You don't,
Cantlay
you don't,
doesn't feel it, doesn't get affected by it, is
Yeah.
oblivious, which is remarkable. I mean, look, a couple good pairings in a row here. So we got that one. Right after them, Scheffler, Fleetwood, Adam Scott. Another good one. Right after that, Cam Smith, Xander, Wyndham Clark. Another very good pairing.
yeah.
Then you got Lowry, Ricky, Robert McIntyre. I don't really care about Bob McIntyre, but Lowry Fowler isn't bad. Next one's not bad either. Cam Young, Siwoo Kim, Bryson. Not a bad little pairing there.
Yeah.
That's kind of your big chunk for the morning. And then as we continue to kind of scroll down here, cool little note. Matt Fitzpatrick's brother made the Open Championship.
Oh, good for him.
Pretty cool. Let's see here. Come on. We need to get to, where's the other big boys? Show me John Daly. There he is. Playing with Taylor Moore and Danny Willett. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right, here we go. So later in the afternoon, Keegan, Sung J M, Joaquin Neiman, followed by Hovland, Finau, JT, and then the big one. Rory, Rahm, Justin Rose. That's huge. That's a huge.
Ooh.
That's a huge threesome.
That'll be, what time is that?
2:59 p.m. I'm guessing that's local time.
2:59. That's
Hold on. Can I adjust this to? I can't. Can I adjust this to my time? I don't know if I can or not. Anyway, pretty sure that's local time.
okay. That's gonna be great.
That's a great one.
That's must see TV there.
Yeah, right after that, Morikawa, Homa, Hatton. Not bad there as well. That's pretty much it. That's your big grouping in the afternoon. Yeah, that Rahm, McIlroy, Rose is going to be a great one to watch. That'll be on all afternoon for me.
Yep.
And then I think in the morning, I think I'm going to watch a fair amount of Spieth, Matty Fitz, and Jason Day. I think that's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
And then the Scheffler, Fleetwood, Adam Scott. That'll be another good one.
Man. Adam Scott.
Just
You forget about him
Father
until you
Time,
see,
man. He just never goes away.
He just doesn't go away, and it's just fascinating that guy can't put together 4 days of solid putting.
I mean, look, he's pretty old. Like, I think we forget that.
Oh yeah, he is now.
He's
yeah.
not a spring chicken anymore.
Yeah.
But-
That's you can still watch that
He's-
swing all
oh
day.
my goodness, all day.
All day.
If only I could get it to look like that. If only. Anything sticking out to you about the tee times? Which ones are you keying in on? What are you going to
No,
be watching?
I mean 2:59, whatever that translates into our time. I mean, that's
Yeah.
you got Rob, you have both of our picks
Yep.
plus my dark horse
That's right.
in a group together. Like that's going to be really good golf, I
Mhm.
think.
It is going
Yeah.
to be cool.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be like one of those rounds where you watch pretty much
Every
single-
shot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. Every shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love
So,
those
yeah.
featured groups where you just stick it on, you never change it, like it's just always
Yeah.
playing, and you're just
And-
like, I want to watch every shot these guys hit.
And for the people, what is the easiest way to watch this?
So it looks
The-
like I am on the Open Championship website at the moment. So let's go over to the watch tab. There will be a live at the range starting at 7:30 a.m. local time. So that'll be very early in the morning. They have a par 3 channel. All right, here you go. Look, they already have the featured groups up. So look, Spieth, Matty Fitz, Jason Day, first featured group. Scheffler, Fleetwood, Adam Scott is the next featured group. So those are your morning features. So those will be the 2 that are on there first. And then I would have to imagine Rory and Rahm and Justin Rose are on the next round of it.
If they're not, somebody
Yeah. So listen,
somebody screwed up.
if you want to watch the regular broadcast, I think like you said, it's first on Peacock pretty early in the morning. I'm sure it'll switch over to NBC. I will be stuck on featured groups all day. I tend to avoid the actual broadcast until the weekend. Just because I want to watch the guys I want to watch. And typically they're in the featured group. So I think that's what I'll be doing. But I'm pretty sure there's an Open Championship app. So if you wanted to watch on your phone, you could get those same channels that are on the website. It's not a Masters app, but it's something. So if you're sitting at work and need something to watch, you can just pull up the app on your phone. Yeah, but I'll be on the open.com watching that. It'll be
Perfect.
good.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, look, we got to get to bed because we got to get up early and watch some
It
golf.
is definitely bedtime.
So we hope that you all will enjoy. Quick programming note for next week. I will be on vacation and will not be back at the house till later in the week. So we'll probably try and recap this on Friday if we can. If not, we'll be back later in the week to recap the whole championship, as we do. So it'll just be a little later than usual, but we will be back, I promise. So look, I hope everyone enjoys, get a good night's sleep. Let us know who you think is going to win. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel. While you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're still pushing, still trying to get that subscribe number climbing higher and higher. The videos have been doing really well on YouTube, actually. They've been doing really consistent and they're almost matching like our downloads, which has been crazy. The fact that people are watching on both platforms. So thank you to everybody out there. We appreciate you. You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts, Apple, Google, Amazon, wherever you find them, you can find us. Just search the Two-Way Miss or search Birdies and Beer Podcast Network. You can find us on either of those. Leave us a comment there. Leave us a rating. The ratings really help when people search golf podcasts. If you leave us some good ratings, so we appreciate you. As always, you can follow us on Instagram at B&B Podcast or on Twitter at the Two-Way Miss. You can follow that beautiful man on Instagram at Fairbanks C23. You can follow me on Twitter at Big Regz with a Z. We hope you all have a good night's sleep. Hope you enjoy some Open Championship, some coffee golf. We hope you enjoy. We'll catch you next week for a recap of the whole thing. And as always, we appreciate it, and we'll catch you later.
Oh, it's not a cut. That's a slice.
Now this is a quack hook.
Oh,
Short
wow.
and into the right rough, headed to the trees.